Hello, Taurus family. How are you? Welcome to my channel. This is Dawn Williams Tarot. This message is for sun, moon, or rising signs, or sun, moon, and rising placements in the sign of Taurus. So if you have those placements, this message may be for you. However, do keep in mind that this is a general reading. Not all messages may resonate. So take what does resonate, leave what doesn't. And what I plan to do today is I'm going to pull cards for you. As I'm pulling these cards from the Light Seers deck, I will be taking myself off camera so we can focus on the cards themselves. After I finish this portion of your reading, I will put myself back on camera and I will be giving you final messages from the Healing Heart Journey Oracle deck, as well as from the Clarifying Love Situations deck. Okay, so let's see what Spirit would like to share with you today. If you're new to my channel, I would absolutely love it if you would like to join us as part of our tarot tribe, our spiritual family. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. There's just a box somewhere on this video that allows you to click that, and it will notify you when new content has been dropped. I do drop content every week, so something is always coming out sooner or later in terms of this channel. So thank you so much for that. That actually does help me grow, and of course that's important to me, so that as there are more of you, it makes it easier for me to get my message out. And I do appreciate all your feedback, your comments, your donations. I have started a new donation platform called Coffee. You can buy me a coffee. That does not, so because of people that don't really like to contribute to PayPal. So that's in my description box as well. Okay, Taurus, let's get started. Oh, so we start off as the Queen of Swords. Now this queen is our truth and integrity queen. As you can see, she's looking off into the distance here. Queens are typically about patience, understanding. This queen is our no-nonsense queen. She's very much a good communicator. Uh-oh, here we go. Okay, hang on. Let's look at all the cards first, and then we'll start talking. Whew. Okay. We go. Okay, Taurus. So our Queen of Swords. Our Queen of Swords is our no-nonsense queen. She is very analytical, and some of you may be feeling very analytical at this time, even though really we are kind of the warm and fuzzy group of the tarot, since we are very down to earth. We definitely like to get our feet in the dirt. We are natural healers. However, through some of the experiences that we might have had in our relationships in the past, it may have caused us to become a little bit more analytical and have closed down our heart space, especially as I'm looking at this Three of Swords, and I just want you to get a very good look at her anguish here, right? She is in a lot of pain. As a result of this, now this is your obstacles position here, but this is kind of defining what's going on with us. And I feel as though many of us may be ready for new romance to come in, that if that opportunity presents itself to us, we definitely would consider it. We would probably really like to have companionship. We would like to be able to go out and enjoy some of the nicer things in life, go out to have a nice dinner, or a nice night on the town, or whatever it may be. It may be different for everyone, right? But this queen right here is very self-sufficient. She's a very logical thinker. She expresses very well with the way that she thinks, so she will not hold back. She will tell you exactly what she's thinking about you. She is a good communicator as well, so she doesn't mince her words. And usually she will ask you a lot of questions. Now, the swords usually represent the air sign of Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So some of you may be actually getting involved with someone that is an air sign. So yes, she is definitely an individual who has been through a lot, but she's also become kind of hardened in that you can't pull the wool over her eyes, meaning that she has had enough life experience now where uh, she can really discern when a bullshitter comes into her space and is trying to manipulate, and she will no longer tolerate that type of energy around her. Okay. Now, many of us may have been really focusing on our jobs. This Eight of Pentacles, of course, is creating your own physical security, your wealth, and your career. So some of you may be burning the midnight oil. You might be just, you have gone through your own life experiences that have caused this broken heart to come in, which we will get to in just a moment, that have really allowed you to take yourself away from the dating scene because maybe it's just too painful, or your experience, you are still going through that healing process, which is kind of what I'm feeling with that Three of Swords there. And because of that, that has allowed you to focus your attention and your energy on other things. And it could be that you've been really focusing on your job, or you've been really focusing on excelling in other areas of your life, becoming very skilled. And some of you could actually be going through training. Some of you may have gone through some kind of classes to help you cope with these breakups or with these disappointments, or if you've had a loss of love, through whatever kind of a situation that you are in. It could be that you have needed to have a group of people around you to help support you in your response to that, right? But really what this card is about is really this person is really focusing on their career, their finances, their home, just moving through and really not opening the embrace of the potential of opening your heart to someone quite yet. However, I do see that that's going to change, but we do have this Three of Swords here. And the Three of Swords energy is definitely the energy of painful separation, a loss, or a heartbreak, right? In normal circumstances. However, because this is an obstacle for some of you, it may very well be that you are not accepting a loss, or that you still are in the process of healing and you're not quite ready to jump into the potential of a long-term relationship quite yet. This card is also in this position as an obstacle position, is saying that you're kind of stuck in your grief and your sadness, and there is no right or wrong here. There is no, there is no time in terms of how long it may take, right? Because it just depends on all the circumstances, and nobody walked in your shoes. So nobody can tell you, oh, get over him or get over her because, it's been, 3 years or 5 years or however many years it's been, because we all process loss in our own timing. And that's kind of what this card is saying. As a result of this loss and this pain, I feel what it has done is it's made you a much stronger individual. Now, the High Priestess is the one that does go within. She has tapped into her higher resources. She's tapped into her higher self. She's very much in communication with the God of her heart. And whatever that means to you, I feel this does represent your energy as well. She is going to be a lot more discerning. She is definitely looking for someone who is just as committed as she is in terms of relationships. She's looking for someone who won't be the individual who is clingy. She doesn't want a clingy individual. She wants someone who stands in their own right. She wants a person like herself who has had to really do some deep diving on themselves and really look at their own contributions to where their relationships have broken down. What are her inner strengths? What is it that she will tolerate? What won't she tolerate any longer? Now, the message that came to me when I sat down to do these, to do my meditation for these readings, was this message of, when we look or we're searching for our other half, our, our significant other, or the person we would like to spend more time with, is that Spirit says that you are whole within yourself and you don't need completing. So I don't know how many times you have heard this saying, oh, he completes me. Or, oh, she completes me, right? You are complete unto yourself. So give yourself that credit. You don't need someone else to come into your life to, be that puzzle piece that completes the puzzle. Basically, what you're really looking for on a higher vibration of true love, higher vibration of true connection, is that you want to fall in love with your own life. And then when you do that, you will meet someone who is a welcome addition to your life, who will complement your life in a way that is, complementary to you, but doesn't complete you, just as though you would be that same individual for that individual, right? It's not that you're going to come in and you're going to fix them either. Women have a tendency to think that, oh, he's like this and I don't like that about him, so I'm going to change him. No, 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 no. We've learned that lesson. It doesn't work, right? It doesn't work. You have to accept a person completely on their terms. And if you don't like what you see, walk away. That's the guidance. Okay, your final card is the Six of Swords. Now, it feels as though, like you can see, she's packed her bag and she has left, right? But she's going to Karma Shores. So even though you've gone through this heartache, this heart loss, this breakup, this could be a death, this could be anything. This could be that you found out that your significant other was living two lives, or that had somebody on the side, or whatever it may be. It doesn't necessarily, it's not gender specific either, because when people do these things, they do these things for whatever reason they do them. But it's unfortunate, because if you're a person that has a high level of integrity, it is devastating to find out that the person that you loved betrayed you. Betrayal is huge, but you are in a place now where you are moving to calmer shores, and it looks as though people or situations will be coming in that are going to introduce you to situations that are a lot more comfortable for you, where you feel as though you are starting a new life, a new aspect of yourself. And the old stories that you used to tell, even when you would talk about your past relationships, I think is the best thing to say is that they just didn't work out, and don't go into deep detail, because really what you're doing is, when you're reminiscing of those things that went wrong, you're reigniting that energy again. And basically what you really want to do is, if that didn't work for you in your past, it's not going to work for you in your present, and it's not going to work for you in your future. So change your stories, right? Swords have to do with the way that we think. This queen right here, which I do feel is your energy, regardless of whether you're male or female, she does represent that same energy. And she does represent speaking her mind, speaking her truth, coming from that place of integrity. And I feel as though once you step on shore here, right, because she's being brought to shore, she's going to be okay. She really is. She is. The things that she doesn't see for herself is being brought to her from spirit. So I just trust the process, right? Overall, it doesn't look bad, although I will say that many of you do have, this Three of Sword energy, myself included. I have, had this situation happen to me as well. It's not that I feel stuck or that I have not grieved or that I am still in that sadness. It's just that I haven't really made that decision yet that I'm, looking, right? And we kind of all feel that kind of energy right now anyway. So is it a distraction? Is looking for love in this moment of your life a distraction? Or is it something that is just kind of like, I would really like to enjoy this next phase, right, of my life? And it's going to be, again, it's going to be different for all of you. But what I have seen is that because of this breakup, this has really caused you to really shut down your heart a little bit. It has really caused you to really evaluate, look at, and really do a reassessment of the things that you want in your own life. And while you were doing that, you were busy working, right? But you were also pulling in your higher information for yourself. Overall, looks really good. Although I can't say that I see like huge romance coming in at this very moment. I don't see that. I do see that you're in a place where you're contemplating it, you're feeling safer, you're feeling as though you're almost ready to get out there and see what you can manifest for yourself. Okay, here we go, Taurus. So our next card is the answers card, and it says, knowing why won't help. You already know the truth. Time to unlock new doors. So answers, knowing why won't help. You're going to have to think about this a little bit and see if this resonates with you. But I do like this option of time to unlock new doors, right? Because then that means that you're open to new opportunities, open to possibilities. I do like that. And then we have shining through. Stay true to your values and know your worth. Patient, authentic, but I'm going to say authenticity, and being very clear. I love this, Taurus. That's us, right? Okay, so that's our message for today. I hope that you've gotten some information out of this that is helpful to you. Take very good care of you. And until next time, do some self-care. Do something fun for yourself and enjoy life. Cheers.